gotta celebrate. I've been taking in the sunshine.
Treat every day like
Sunday morning. Yeah.
It's your love that
Keeps me going.
keeps me going. When there's breath in my lungs and I'm beating hard,
All I can be is grateful.
treat every day like
Sunday morning.
and not even a little rain can take the joy away.
And it's all because your love.
My soul is filled up.
And I'll never get enough.
So grateful for all that you've done. My soul is filled up.
And it's all because you love me.
Sunday morning, plan my day out. You made a way out. And thank you for your loving arms that reach me when I'm way out. And I know your plans are perfect. I was searching, now I worship. And when I'm feeling worthless, use your love as proof of purchase. I treat every day like I'm in heaven. In your presence, in your essence, they say count your blessings. Too many to guess it. And I know everything I have in life is cause of you, yeah, yeah. Where else would I run if I don't run to you?
Every day
Yeah.
like
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning. It's your love that keeps me going. Keeps me going. There's breath in my lungs and I'm feeling hard. All I can be is grateful. Every day like
Sunday morning.
not even a little rain can take the joy.
And it's all because your love.
My soul is filled up.
And I'll never get enough.
So
It's all because you love
All right, good afternoon, beautiful people of Lagos. How are you doing today? Yes, I'm sure you enjoyed that beautiful hip-hop song. Thanks to my producer this afternoon. She decided to take us, English. All right, welcome back to your number one online gospel radio station, Lagoon Radio. And of course, it's about time for the afternoon drive where we give you gist back to back, what's happening in Lagos, in the world, all around the world. Yes. And of course, some interesting gist and, the words of crime, in the world of crime, entertainment, news, all around. That's what we'll be looking at today. And we're yet to feed you on different trends that we've got. Yeah, of course, you can like and follow us on Facebook at Lagoon Radio Nigeria, on Instagram at LagoonRadio.Ng, and you can also listen via our website on www.LagoonRadio.Ng. Yes, but do not forget, you can always download the Lagoon Radio app on Google Play Store and App Store, irrespective of the device that you use. My name is DJ Shab, and of course, I'm not alone in the studio today. I have right beside me Favor Onsachi. She's going to be my producer for today.
Hello, good morning.
Hi.
Shanumi. Good afternoon, Lagos. Good afternoon, Nigeria. Sorry for the mistake in time. This day ran too fast, please.
Yeah. And of course, I have in the studio with me Abosede Adefioye.
Good afternoon.
How are you today?
I'm very fine, and you?
Timilene right beside her. How are you today?
I'm fine. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
I know you've got so many things in your mouth you want to tell us.
No.
Kevin Jellyman here with us in the
Okay,
studio. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Well, I can sense that. We've got lots of just lined up. But of course, you can join us live on Facebook at Lagoon Radio Nigeria, and on YouTube is at LagoonTV to catch a glimpse of a clip of the video and of course the faces and voices behind these beautiful mics. Yes, we'll get right into it. Timilene is going to kickstart the gist. Yes, thank you very much. Because I know you're so hyper. You have so many things you want to tell us. I mean, too many gist you have for
Show me
us,
your
and I
face.
want you to show me your face now.
Okay. The one I want to share right now is this one is from Evangelist Ebert. He dropped a shocker about heavenly race. So let's listen, all of us that we are planning to go to heaven. They said good people don't go to heaven, righteous people do. That's what he said. So good people, righteous people. So I just want to ask this question. I'm throwing it out to everybody. Like she said, you can send in your answer through our Facebook, our YouTube. Can you be righteous and you won't be good? Like,
Can you be
can
good
bad
and-
person be a righteous person? I don't know. I don't know how to put the question.
Okay, maybe can you be good and not righteous?
And not right. Exactly.
Yeah, it
can you be
is.
good and not righteous? Can you
can
be
good
bad
and not
and
righteous.
be righteous?
Like, can you be righteous and not be good?
No, I don't think you can be righteous and not be good, but you can be good and not be righteous. And not be righteous. So yeah.
Can
I'll go
you
with that
buttress
faction.
your points?
Covenant.
Yes, of course.
Explain.
Can you say something on this? Like, can you be good and not be righteous?
Yeah.
To me, I don't actually see anything between any difference between good and being righteous, because I think why people use the word righteous biblically, that should be why they use the word righteous, but on a layman something just good. So that's what I understand. So I don't see any difference between being good and being righteous. If I'm good, I'm also righteous.
Ah.
What's the difference?
Boss, please help us with that.
I feel that you can be good and not be righteous because you might have the personality of being good and you've not given your life to Christ. You've not accepted Jesus as your Lord. Yeah.
You know, I want to
thank you
say
very
it.
much.
I want to see it from the angle that Covenant is saying it. If you want to look at it from the point of view of Christianity and the gospel, that pastor is referring to people who are good but do not have Christ.
I think that's what Boss is saying as well.
Yes, but then if you want to look at it generally, like I just checked up the definition of righteous on Google, it says somebody who is morally right or justifiable, or somebody who is very good and excellent. So if you have to look at it from the point of view, putting the Bible aside, being good and being righteous means the same thing. But when you want to bring it to the church and, you know, Christian life,
That's where the difference.
yes, that's why the
comes
difference
in.
is coming in, yeah.
So what do we say in
Okay.
this case, Timilein?
I don't know. To me, I feel like as long as you're good, you're righteous. Like you are good, you know what is going to be good. Then you know the right thing to do. Like you'll be able to differentiate. So as long as you are good, you are not going to do the bad things.
Of
You
course, that's why
understand?
righteous means to be morally right, right? To be morally right. Yes. Do you have comments under that? Okay.
And
Boss has
again,
something to say.
I feel that we should just leave that for God because it's only God that can judge. Yes.
Who is righteous?
But then, but then
No,
again,
that's biblically.
Yeah, biblically.
I still stand with the point that if you want to bring it to the church, somebody who is good cannot automatically be classified as somebody that is righteous.
righteous.
For
If you bring it
example,
to church.
if an arm
But
robber,
now this is actually not directed to church. It's directed to everybody, including like
you know,
This
do you know
is
why?
saying.
That's
Do you know
what
why I
she's
want to
saying.
say that it's directed to the church? Because the person who made the comment is a pastor.
The pastor, of course. So the fact that you're
Well,
coming
saying
to
it
church, the fact that
on
you're
the
a good
social
person
media, that
doesn't
means
make-
he's saying it
doesn't-
to all the society.
Yes,
like
he
everybody.
is, but he's saying it from his own pastoral
It's
point of
directing
view,
it to the church.
and he's saying it from his own
The fact
pastoral
that you come
point
to
of
church
view.
all the time, you carry the Bible, you lead
not
the
say that you
prayer
are
team.
righteous.
The fact that you're good,
Okay.
because we don't know
Let-
we don't know what you're doing behind closed doors.
Okay,
Doesn't
let me
mean
ask.
you're
Let me
righteous.
ask this: someone
That
that
doesn't
is
make you righteous.
that's actually good, like always help, don't lie. Like I know we are not perfect,
Of
so
course
there's
not.
be this small something. But I just want to say it like an example. It's very good. Like it can give. It used to give. It doesn't used to lie and all the things like normal thing. All the what Bible says we should do, but the person is not going to church. Understand? It doesn't go to church, but he followed the Bible. You understand?
You understand?
Like,
the
you
Bible
understand
and
The Bible.
He lives by
He
it.
lives by his. He can give anything as long as they have it. He even prefer giving you the last money, everything with him. He doesn't lie and everything. So can we say that person is good, but he's not righteous?
I still stand. That person is good. Is a good person, quite all right, but you are not yet a righteous person. Just like you said,
wait.
somebody does everything.
He
but
studies the Bible. He gives alms.
he's a good person.
He's a good
He doesn't
person,
lie,
but he
doesn't
doesn't go to
steal.
church.
But he doesn't go to church.
Yes.
And he's a Christian.
that
He's still
exception.
righteous now.
That exception is causing a problem.
How
Do
is
you
it
know-
causing
No,
a
no, no,
pressure?
do you know-
Because oh yeah, Chab wants to say something.
I feel
he
that
studies
Wait.
the Bible, he lives by it, and he understands it, and he knows
Okay.
doing some
and-
things and not doing some things.
Yeah,
they
he knows
actually
the goods
sin.
and the bars and everything, but he doesn't go to.
But he
it's
doesn't
not
go
that
to
he doesn't
church.
go
So
to
now,
Why?
church.
okay, now
Why
my
doesn't
question
he
is,
go to church?
Favor, my question is, the fact that I'm going to church now, does it make me righteous?
Exactly.
And the fact that you are not going to church does also make you righteous, even if you are doing every other thing right.
So because you did not go to church, you
I'm
are
not even
righteous.
saying, I don't know where this factor of coming to church has come from. What we are
No,
talking
she's-
about
she
is
brought up
accept-
No,
that
I
story
don't.
of a
I
man.
had another question, like a story of a man that do everything good,
Mm-hmm.
but he doesn't go to church.
I don't believe any Christian who has accepted Jesus Christ will love going to the Father's house. It says there in the Bible, it says, I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of
the
God.
Lord.
So even if you're a good person, but you do not like your father's house, I don't think that qualifies you as a righteous person.
I did not say like. I did not say he.
Or you do
he
not,
just
okay, you
doesn't-
don't.
because okay.
For what reasons? For
Okay,
what
I have
reasons?
a friend. I will just call him a friend actually. But I have a friend. He doesn't go to church, but he is. I don't know the hidden one, sha, but as per what he display and everything, he's actually very good. He's a very good person, like I described my question now. But he doesn't go to church. And when I ask him why, he said like, I don't see the need of going to church and sitting with someone that even when they are preaching, she or he is not listening.
Wait,
Yes,
That's not a good
and
reason.
it will not be
not a good
distracting
reason.
you.
Yes,
No, that's one of his reasons. Another one is a lot of hypocrites. You are in church. Like we have a lot of hypocrites in church.
see, that's it.
So let me worship my father in my house. And I think I listened to one pastor that said, anywhere you can call your God.
We know you can
Is-
call your God anywhere.
yes.
But how
And
do
that
you
is
know
your
this person?
father's
How
house.
do you know this person is an hypocrite in the first place? How do you know this person is not paying
And some
attention?
people don't used to hide it
How do-
actually.
My
But who are you
problem
to
now.
judge?
Exactly. Why is he
It's
being
not- that's the
judgmental?
reason. No, it's not judging them. But he said
has.
that no.
Directly
It's
or
not.
indirectly, he is.
Yes. He just called them hypocrites. I mean,
Because they show it. That didn't say he's judging them. It's not saying that they are going to hellfire.
no,
or
that's not what
anything.
judging means. When you see something
You already-
about
you
somebody and
concluded
you already
in your-
concluded in
you
your
concluded
mind
in
that
your
this
mind,
is what this person is,
This
you've already
is who
judged
he
the person.
is. This is what this person does. He's an
Okay.
armed robber. Then
Okay.
automatically you've concluded that this is who this person
You
is.
judge the person. That's what judgment
Okay,
is.
to
He
him,
himself is an hypocrite.
it's okay. I can't say,
No.
but to my own knowledge, and I said that instead of going to church, and I will not be comfortable there. Why can't I just call my God in my house where I will have my time to myself and to God?
You know what?
doesn't make him
My advice to that your
unrighteous.
friend, is he thinks that his church is full of hypocrites.
Not full of hypocrites.
Okay, some of them. Some of them are
Some of
hypocrites.
them.
Yes.
His own life that is not hypocritical should be able to affect those that are in the church. He should not separate himself. Jesus Christ did not leave people that were sinners to themselves and decided to separate himself from them.
And the last time I checked, he's not a pastor.
Whatever
It
he is.
doesn't have to be a pastor.
He doesn't really have to be a pastor.
If you claim to be a Christian or you're a Christian by birth,
You
or
live by
decided
example,
to be a
I
Christian,
know.
And your
I
life
know.
should
You live
affect
by
change
example.
and
in
you understand
others.
and you understand
Yeah,
what
but
you
the thing
read in
is
the
you cannot
Bible,
change
then
all
of
of
course
them.
you should
It's
be
not
able to
possible.
affect your partner's
But
life.
you know, he's actually not comfortable with him, and he believed that he's actually distracting his service to God. So I don't think that
Well,
made him unrighteous person.
If we continue this particular topic, we might not leave here today because we've got different stories to say under it.
Yes.
But in the still in line with Christian church singing, but I saw online where patrons observe a moment of praise to God at a nightclub in Benin, Edo.
This is instant disapproval from my own side. I don't know about other people.
Covenant. You went to a club and all of a sudden DJ stopped playing and you started singing and clapping and singing praises to God. What comes to your mind?
No, actually, they are doing the right thing but at the wrong place.
Yeah, that's just the end of the
So-
story. I
Are you
mean,
going to
there's
join
nothing
them?
else.
Are you going to join them?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Why will he join?
Okay.
He came
I will
to the
relate
club.
this now to
Favor.
what
Favor.
Yes.
I
I'm
will
here.
relate this
Favor.
now to what Favor said.
Anyone could have joined them. But
Yeah.
it takes someone that understands that this place is the wrong place.
It's the
But
wrong
you know,
place to worship God. It's disrespectful
yes.
to God.
But at that moment,
Why would I think at that time? I came to the
takes-
club to
that's
Pakurumo
why I
to
said-
shake my bum bum, and you start playing Father, I thank you.
that's
Okay.
why I said.
Sorry.
That's why I said it takes a few people like you to
know
comport
that.
themselves when you find yourself in this kind of place. All of a sudden, you start clapping and singing praises to God after having so much to drink.
Even while alcohol is still there,
Of course, now,
and maybe strippers are even there. Self, who knows?
So
I'm not
Okay.
no judgment to strippers. but-
Okay, let me ask
said,
this.
just as someone said in the comment section, the person said the moment, this kind of moment is sweet past normal pop songs. How?
Okay, Favor, let me ask you this. I'm directing this question to Favor. You said when I asked the last question about this,
The brother.
you said is like the person like a Christian guy or girl is live supposed to preach, and so you should not run away from people that do not know Christ.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so it's I'm relating it to this now. This woman that is not running away from people that don't know Christ. It's actually
see,
trying
Definitely,
to
these
use
people,
that.
they know what they're doing.
That woman did not come to the club to preach. Whoever it is that went there that recorded this video came to the club to party. And the only reason why she's making this video now is because they started singing praises. If not, on a normal day,
Okay, what if when the woman wanted to leave a house, what she had in her mind is, okay, I'm going to a club to preach.
It's a lie.
How you go to club?
It's no. Okay, let's
But
people that just wake up. Okay, what the people that wake up in the morning, carry Bible, carry what they used to
Sound
call
is
it?
different now.
Yes.
No. Bell.
Uh-huh.
And after moving from one station to another, we'll have Muslim there. There's a club in that area.
she
Even
knows.
some will even stand in front
Have
of
you
the
ever
club
seen
and
anybody
preach.
preach at
What's
night?
in my
Yeah,
No,
even
but
if
early
they
in
do,
the
let's
morning,
just create the
5
scenario
a.m.,
that
4
somebody
a.m.
does.
So what's in
Let's
their mind?
create that
I want to
scenario.
go and win soul for
Let me
Christ.
let me
I
ask-
understand
let me
what I
ask
understand
you.
where she's coming from and where she's going. But what I want you to know is that even if somebody goes to a club to preach, the person knows that what he's going to see there is not what he or she wants to see as a Christian.
You
You
can
should have
only
prepared
try.
your mind
Yes.
And it's-
that you are going
no,
to see
no,
strippers.
she's trying to win soul for
I want
Christ.
to- I
So
want
she
to ask
already
you
know
an
what
honest
she's going to see
question.
in a club.
Similarly, let me ask you this honest question. You went to a club and someone comes to you and start preaching to you. What comes to your head?
I would relate it with all these people that will just enter bus and start preaching.
Oh.
Yes.
I feel a boss
But
is even
inside
more
that bus, we have
relatable.
different people sitting down there. We have Muslim, we
Would
have
you believe
Christian,
the
we
words?
have...
Would you believe as let's say you're a non-believer?
Okay,
before, and
okay.
she comes to you to
your
preach
question,
to you.
to your question
Yes,
now.
she
I
comes
will
to preach to you.
firstly look at him or her.
from head
Why?
to toe.
From
Why?
Because
I
it's
will try
weird.
to see it's weird, right? But I will try to see the Christ she's preaching to me in her appearance.
I
If
don't-
she's wearing
I don't
bum
even
shorts
think the
and-
bouncers will allow her enter with skirt and
That's
Bible.
it. That's it. Allow her.
So I'll firstly look at her and I'll just feel like, okay, I may listen.
So if she's
In the
wearing,
club, actually, I will listen.
if she's wearing
I don't
a
know how
shirt,
to show
not
people
bum
off.
short now. If she's wearing a shirt and she
Except-
comes to you
Like
to
a
preach
short.
to you,
I will
as a
listen, like I
non-believer,
said. I will listen.
would you accept or believe whatever she's saying to you?
Is it? I can't say I will.
Because they say if you want to
Yeah.
catch a monkey, you behave like a monkey. So if
yes,
she
I
comes
should
to
say
you,
like
if she
that.
comes to you wearing a bum shirt,
know-
do you believe there's nobody God cannot use?
Yes, that's
know-
why I
do
said
you know whether God arrested that day
I
at the
may
club and-
listen to him or her. I said it like I don't know how to show people. I will listen, but it just depends that I may not take whatever he says to my mind.
So why listen?
Why? Because she met you
I
in the
will
club.
listen.
Is it
No,
because she met you in the
because of
club?
her appearance, rather.
No, let's say she's actually properly dressed. But the fact that she met you inside the
If
club,
she's properly dressed, then yes, I will take what she's saying to mind because her appearance actually show that okay, this is what this person come from, not like this person that is in bum short or
okay, so now we are
blah, blah.
concluding that even if you are in the club, you can receive Christ. It just depends on who is sending the message to you.
yes, it depends on your encounter.
But you have something to say to this.
Because I feel that I don't. It's not making sense to me.
I accept. Okay,
Yes,
let me allow you
because
to talk.
last week Saturday when I was watching the party for Big Brother and those stuff, so like at the end of the party, then the DJ now played one gospel song. Then I was like, where is this coming from? Because I was like, what is the meaning of all this? You don't have to.
I just
To
feel
me.
it's disrespectful.
Yes.
It's really
But
disrespectful.
all I believe, my own is you can receive Christ anyway. Like God can touch you anyway. Let's use Paul as an let's use Paul as an example. Paul is on his way to kill Christian, and God called him. So I believe if God needs your life,
She's in a club wearing bomb shot, and God arrested her to come and preach to you.
wait,
And you are refusing to listen
God
to
needs
her.
to arrest his or her heart first. That's what
Exactly.
God did to Paul. God
Covenant.
preached to him first that, okay, I want you to do this, and God, not that God will just say, you yourself, you don't know Christ.
Nah,
God
I
will
don't
not
think
say,
it's
go and
possible
talk
for
to
God
the
to
person.
arrest
No.
somebody immediately and then
Use you
immediately you
immediately.
start
And it's not
Getting
possible.
them.
So God will.
Okay.
So I just believe it's possible,
to receive God anyway.
but it's
Anyway.
actually a good writing in a bad environment. Or how will I put it?
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
right.
go through the comment sections. Once someone said, "One mumu go still rock
Yes, now one will go see rocking ash with this song.
Of
Go.
With this
course,
song,
it's not
bro.
everybody that will listen.
Okay, another one said this moment is sweet past normal pop songs. And another one said God is the greatest. And today Benison says, but honestly, God is indeed faithful. Feel free to worship him anywhere. The spirit of praise fall upon you. Cast me not away in your presence, O Lord. This one said, what Benin cannot do
Does
doesn't
not
exist.
exist though.
I won't be surprised if this happens there, actually.
Yes, I think it's happening.
Well, in all things, give thanks. Shalom. That's coming from Domingo. No be me. And this one said, inside dark pots,
white rice come out
From
come
King
out
of
from."
Boys.
All right, that's an interesting one. And we'll be moving from that. Covenant, do you have anything for us?
Yes, I do. This is from singer and socialite King Raz issues 10 warning to light-headed drinkers, and he says, "I am actually sitting with this dude that talks shit about disrespects women when he's drunk, and I feel like punching him in the face right now. Alcohol should never be an excuse for stupidity.
Yes.
The true nature of a person is revealed when there is liquor on the table. He says if you can't handle alcohol, quit drinking." So I have a question. Do you think the true nature of a person is revealed when there is alcohol, or when the person is drunk or taking alcohol?
Devil's advocate.
I won't say yes, I won't say no. But what I believe is, or that I've witnessed, is that alcohol gives you the confidence to do what you cannot do when you are
Your right
okay, when you are in
senses.
your right senses. Alcohol gives you the confidence, like anything, just be saying it, nothing will happen to you. That's the
Like
only
a
thing
friend
I
of mine
would
would
say.
say. A friend of mine once said, when you drink beer will make you talk. I like, really. On a normal day, don't you talk? Then I realized that what he meant was, when you drink beer, you get to talk nonsense at times. Things
Yes,
that
you
you
say
can't
no.
even say on
Like,
a
you can't
normal
even say on
day.
a normal
You
day.
start saying.
And even your secrets, if you're someone that always remember your secret or something, if it's true, if you are drunk, you will say it out, but because you will not know.
But I don't think it's an excuse. If you can't handle it, don't go near it.
Yes, it's actually saying the right thing. I just feel like
The question that Covenant asked was, do we think alcohol shows the real person or shows the real character of a
Yes.
person? For me, I don't think it shows the real character of a person. Because I'm drunk, because somebody is drunk and behaves in a certain type of way, doesn't mean that is how the person is. You see, the biological processes involved in alcohol, it slows down the part of your brain that allows you to function properly. So it is not your fault. It is not your fault. It is because of what you have taken. So you might not be somebody who is loud naturally, but because you've taken alcohol and it has affected a particular part of your brain, it tends to make you behave in a certain type of way, not because that is the way you are.
You're not thinking of yourself anymore.
That is what alcohol has made you. So I don't believe that alcohol brings out the real character of a person.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright,
And
from
I
your
think
own
I
part,
agree with
though.
that. Well, in essence, if you can't handle it, don't
Just
go
leave
near
it
it.
alone.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're going to end up embarrassing yourself, and it's not a
Yes,
good
because
thing.
there are some people that actually take alcohol and they don't see anything. They just
Yeah,
just like
they'll
people that
just
can
be.
actually undo
Yeah, they have.
undo
They
the
can.
stuff. So some people just take it. Even they are drunk, but you won't know they're drunk. So
They're drunk, you know. That's those
serious.
ones are really used to it.
that's what I'm saying. Those are those ones that are the ones that can handle it.
Do we have a comment?
Stella.
Yes, someone said but Sakamanji, my guy won't blow using women as a case study to gain sympathy.
Oh no.
Another person said, person we at the date, they ask me why I am single. I beg waiting you mean.
How is it related to us?
Off comment.
That's Nigerians make joke out of everything.
Everything.
Okay, so there's this video I saw online a few minutes ago before I came on here. A lady that was arrested for attempting to marry off a 14-year-old girl
Oh yeah.
impregnated by an old man in Delta State. I took my time to watch the video for like 6 minutes. It's a 6-minute video, and she was still trying to justify the fact that because the girl got pregnant, then of course, who told her to open her leg? Then she should face the consequences. They had to marry her off. She was even inviting the police officer that came in disguise to, investigate and interrogate her, exchanging numbers down. That if you want to come, if you like, climb on top of her, climb. I mean, a 14-year-old girl, she's underage, and because she got pregnant, then you just have to push her away. What do you have to say to this? Timile or
Wait,
Bosse?
is she a biological mother?
I doubt, because
I doubt too.
the way she was talking,
I don't think so.
it's just someone that I feel it's pure wickedness. Because if she happens to be your child, I'm not sure you're gonna push her away that way. I mean, she's too young, and you're standing on the fact that since she can't close her leg, then she has to face the consequence.
Because if it's actually a mother, the first thing she's supposed to ask this girl is, what happened? How did it happen?
It has happened.
Yes, but to know what, like, I just would be like, did she even know if the girl is going through anything, like mental something, if she's okay? Did you know if even it's a rape or something? So
Whatever the
be a
case
mother.
may be, but I have
She
something
did not
to say.
deserve a mother.
I feel that if I'm the woman, I will arrest the man, because the girl, she's an underage. She doesn't know anything,
Yes.
and I feel like the man took advantage of the girl, irrespective if it was if the man had the girl's consent, the girl is still an underage.
Just find out whatever the case may be. Was she raped?
Yes.
Is it a consent? I mean, did she consent to it? Is it a joint whatever for them to, collaborate, to come together and
And become one.
And collabo.
and become one? But I feel this is just an act of wickedness, whatever the case. The girl is too young. I didn't support. I'm not supporting abortion, but still, this is not the solution to the problem at hand. It's not by giving a hand out in marriage to that same man. Covenant has something to say.
No,
Okay.
I want to share
The comment.
a story actually. This is from Amare, and I want you guys to actually give me comments on this.
Is it
because you
relating
guys,
to this thing that we're talking about?
no,
It's
no,
another
no.
story.
Well,
You've not finished this.
Okay, I've
one.
not finished this one. Okay, finish this off
See
first.
the way your body is doing like this. I think Favor has something to say to this.
About this,
video.
see, my own problem now is that why is nobody talking to this man or talking about what this man has done? You see, this country, Nigeria, I don't know if it's this country only or generally, but the women are always at the receiving side, no matter the age group. It's case of two sexual offenders, one underage, one overaged, and you decide to face only the underage person because she's
Which
the
happens to
girl.
even be the minor. She's a minor.
This is terrible. Please, in any case like this, both parties involved should be investigated. It's not the only girl that the girl did not impregnate herself. Even if she was raped, she did not rape herself, or even if she consented, she did not do it herself. The fact that she was underage is enough reason for that man to be arrested. So any issue like this, please, let's not just face the girl child alone. All parties involved should be questioned. Thank you.
But let's go to the comment section and get a few of. Shim_Dream says, at this point, I think we go need that Abuja broadcaster that slaps during interviews. Cause what's this? It's really, really absurd, honestly. But the girl child has suffered in Nigeria, while a teenage girl will lead Mars exploration crew in the US. We are busy turning our daughters to Eseuru. What's the meaning of that? Eseuru.
Edo State.
Eseuru. But whatever that means, my Edo people, please help me with that. But education still has a long way to go in our country. Education, we know. Moral lessons. I mean, for a man in his right senses, this girl is, I mean, she's too young. She's someone you can have as your own child. You don't need to be told. Common sense. I don't want to know whatever certificates you might have acquired. Doing something like this, I don't think you're in your right senses. Even if you have a doctorate degree, you're a professor, if you can do something like this, what is the essence of the education or whatever degree you've gathered or acquired altogether? So I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong, but education still has a long way to go in the country. We know, but still, there are other things that can be done aside from you being educated. Personally, you need to work on yourself. You need to work on your
own personal self. Have self-control.
Your insanity. You need to work on it. All right. Another comment says, the painful part is they see it as a normal thing. Like there's nothing wrong with it. That's exactly what we're saying here. And you just have to keep praying. We pray. Because we are Christians. And of course, you have to work. Pray and work. These things work hand in hand. We can't just work and not pray. Okay, over to Covenant.
Yes, and this is coming from Singer Murray. Singer Murray relates after being stung again by African men. African men will be moving to you coolly for like 3 months, no sign of prior attachment. Then boom, one day he posted a picture of his wife and kids and captioned my pride, my joy. Like, bro, at least have the decency to block me. What the fuck? Then someone replied with laughing emoji. Sorry, crying emoji. Then she replied, this dead has just happened to me and it's like the third time. Laugh out loud. What is wrong with you people? So you people as ladies, so how do you feel?
Wait, which one is you people as ladies?
No.
It's addressing us as a
has it happened to you before?
Question.
I don't
Okay,
know.
first off, you're going out with someone. At least you must have had this conversation, and there'll be a point where you would ask whether he's single or not. And of course, a man of his age, I don't know whatever age, I don't know, but looking at him, common sense should tell you to ask. Like, you want to know this person.
You know, if I was a lady, I would never ask him, are you married or are you single? I'll ask him, how is your family?
She actually did not talk about age, yeah. So I'm very sure it's someone as age range.
No matter what, like I said, you have to get to know each other.
But how can a married woman,
3 months,
a married man now
for you
walk
not
up
to
to
know?
That's for you not to know. At least these are the things that you really, really need to pay attention
Most
to.
of guys are not hide it very well that you will not know. This is just
You
3
can't hide
months.
it for long.
It's just 3 months.
3
You
months.
can't hide it for long.
I know, but this is just 3 months.
3 months is a
Right?
long time.
Not
3
too long.
months is not a long
Not too
time.
long, actually.
It's not like when they are seeing every day. They are not living together. They are not seeing every day.
That you spend
So-
2 years with them and you will not know their behavior.
No, that's a different thing. Like, she didn't even know this person is married.
Yes.
Don't talk
And
of
I
having
think
kids.
from what she's saying, say she's not committed to, like, they're still on talking, yeah, date me. Okay, let me think about it. Okay, date me, let me think about it. And the next thing is my pride, my joy.
Okay, my question is, why would you in the first place lie about your marital status?
Exactly.
Is it not obvious?
Why are you married and still chasing single ladies?
That's it. He wants
You know
to
you
have
want to
sexual
change?
relations with her.
Yes, we know. But do you
But it's
still
not right.
have to hide? You don't have to hide it.
He believes that
Just come out. Okay, I'm just here to do this. I have my wife and my kids that. There's some ladies that just do that. They will even tell you, "I'm not ready to marry you. Just let's do."
But then there are some ladies who will not want to have anything to do with you because you are married.
Then you move to people that can have that things to do with you.
What if you want that particular babe?
Why? That's stupidity.
I don't want that particular man.
That's even stupid. That's wickedness.
You can't want
Because it's like you want to ruin her life,
want.
and you are making your own life in your home, your wife, your children, their home, and you want to just ruin her own life. Your friend and your joy in the day house.
Covenant, has your question been answered?
Partially, sure.
Which part of it has not been answered? Let us trash it.
Actually, some guys can actually hide this thing from you.
Okay.
It's not about it being some guys are very. I will not use
Smart.
the word. Yes, I'll use the word very smart. I've not heard of guys who dated like six different girls for many years and nobody found out. So and the girl said actually what if she did not ask the guy if the guy had children or was already married? That was another thing.
What if she actually asked and the guy said no?
The guy might have lied.
Of course. Has that okay? Are you
It
single?
takes
Are you in a
it takes a
relationship?
smart lady
To
too
find
to
it
figure
out.
out.
Yes.
You will.
I read something online that this like an interview I watched rather.
Because if
Like
the
an
guy,
interview.
the guy keeps taking you to an hotel, to his
All
friends'
the time,
house,
blah, blah, blah.
let's
You
go
should
to
have
your house now.
sense.
What happened to your house? You have a house, but you still don't want to take
What if
her
he
there.
doesn't stay with his family? Maybe the family is abroad.
Another how good.
Because even if his family is abroad, he can still take you to his house
Just
and you
house.
still not know anything.
Yes.
But of course, the fact that he's taking you to an hotel, his friend's place, you don't get house.
That's
You should
something.
know that something is really, really fishy.
Yeah. That this woman was crying in that interview and was like, I think she said they dated for 2 years or 3 years and they have been married now for 2 years. That's like 5 years joint. And she never knew that her husband is a gay. Like, he's doing both man and woman until one day and she find out. I'd be like, imagine 5 years. Some guys are very good at hiding this thing and you will not know.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
there
they
is
are.
nothing you cannot keep secret. There is absolutely nothing that you cannot even keep secret.
Well,
so.
they say the secret that is not yet open or revealed, God is not ready to make it open or to let it open for you to
Yeah,
know.
true. You have to do it
If
yourself
God is ready, or if the secret is ready to let out,
to bust
of
open.
course, it won't take time at all. Well, lady arrested a day after bragging on Facebook gets sentenced for fraud. I read it in the news this morning. A Nigerian lady, Deborah Okemote, who was arrested by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission in Makurdi, has been jailed for internet fraud. She was convicted alongside her accomplice, Damisa Gideon, aka Captain Kim Lee, for offenses bordering on impersonation and internet fraud. Deborah, a Benue State University graduate, was arrested in May shortly after showing off her luxurious lifestyle on Facebook. Justice Obiora Otegu Egwatu of the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja on Thursday, September 2nd, 2021, convicted and sentenced the defendants to various jail terms, having found them guilty of the separate charges brought against them by the commission. Listen to the charges. The charge against Deborah reads that Deborah Okemute, sometime in November 2020, at Makurdi within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, did by concealment retain the control of the sum of 471,000 in an account domiciled in Access Bank PLC, belonging to you, being the proceeds of a criminal conduct on behalf of one Nelson Irobo, knowing that the money is as a result of criminal conduct by the said Nelson Irobo, and thereby committed an offence contrary to Section 17, subsection A of the EFCC Establishment Act 2004 and punishable under Section 17, Section B of the same act. So now Damisa was accused of impersonating one Kim Lee of the U.S. Army Air Force. That won't even get mind. That was based in California and obtained the sum of 11 million naira from him. And the suspect confessed to the crime, and Justice Obiara pronounced them guilty. So both of them were sentenced to 3 years imprisonment, both Deborah and Damisa. Do you think that sentence is accurate? That's a lot of money. 11 million naira.
Just another case of EFCC nabbing internet fraudsters. She just got unlucky. Unfortunately for her.
And for him.
For him.
Both
there are more
of them.
to come.
Him and her. Him. Her.
But the fact is that they only caught them because they were extravagant on Facebook.
Yes.
I'm
Probably
not
they-
encouraging.
Probably they've been monitoring them, and she couldn't keep her cool. She had to, She wants to show off.
Either way, so if you know your money is not legit, please stay in your house under your duvet, cover yourself, and eat your chicken alone. Nobody wants to see it online. I don't know who you want to impress or oppress. Look at the end result now. It is well.
Tingna, you've got something for us.
I.
Boss has something for us.
This is from Yomi Black ex-wife Elizabeth. She said, "God, please, may all those who demand and torment people to sleep with them before giving you a job contract, giving you a job or contract, be put to shame in Jesus' name.
Amen.
What God cannot do does not exist."
Yes, sir.
I feel that, and the woman here, she's talking to men actually, because most men, they do this.
Most
You have to-
contractors.
Yes, you have to sleep with me before I can give you a job. You have to give me something, then I will give you something. Yeah.
Tit for tat. I mean, you exchange.
Nothing goes for nothing.
Nothing goes for nothing.
Okay, this is like an advice. Someone
It's not advice. Okay. I thought you were commenting on what.
No, I want to read another one. Someone tweeted, after 21 years married, I've asked my husband for a divorce. I feel happy and excited about a new chapter. So another person now replied, she said, well, let me just say you'll be extremely lucky if a new chapter is waiting for you. I've been divorced for 20 years and I haven't found anyone yet. Biggest mistake I have ever made. Do you have anything
Another
to say on
man's
that?
it's another man's poison.
Lesson has been learned. Now she's passing on. Are you still ready to divorce? Do you still want to get the divorce? Because I did it, it didn't pay me. Now I'm regretting it.
I just
But
believe
please, this advice is not for women that they are facing domestic violence.
that is what I was just about to say.
Yeah.
That the fact that you are
That the
scared that
fact-
you will not see
you
someone
will not
else
see,
should
nothing
not
that
be
you
a
should
reason
stay
for
and
you to
die in
endure
that house.
suffering. That is
But I also
So-
feel that some women, they are divorcing because people are doing it. Most people are doing it.
That's why I said
it's
what she's
not
saying.
for women that
If
they
you
are
don't
facing
have any
domestic
tangible
violence. If you don't
reason
have any tangible
to
reason
leave.
to leave, if it was because you just want to shy you outside, yeah, no.
well, what works for one person might not work for another.
Yes. She might be unlucky and well, I pray we are not the unlucky ones.
Amen.
Okay, so that the freeze has come out to say if DNA testing was introduced 30 years ago. Okay, he said, thank God DNA testing was not introduced 30 years ago. Many people today for the answer different surname. This is funny. Aproko doctor also came out sharing a video of, if you know you're not sure or you really want to get a DNA, because like in the Nollywood movies, they'll tell you as your daughter or your son has been exchanged at birth. If you think it's so, then you go for a DNA. Of course, if your daughter or son has been exchanged at birth, you won't have at least 40% of the mother's DNA, not to talk of the father's DNA. The child must carry both DNAs. So if you're still having that doubt within you, go for a DNA. And,
I saw a post that said before churches do dedication for children,
They should
to
be
ask for the
requesting
DNA results.
I feel it's ridiculous anyways.
Yeah,
'Cause-
I actually wanted to ask question about this divorce thing. Like, how will you feel if your husband walk up to you and demand for a DNA? What would be your reaction? Like, how will you feel?
It's only when you've done something shady
No, I'm not saying like if it's like how like your reaction, how will it be? How
I
will
feel
you
bad.
feel?
You don't expect me to
Because
feel
you don't
good.
have any fights, you don't have anything. It's just like maybe because people are now doing
Yes,
talk
you
of
want
this
to
DNA.
do.
So he now walk up to you and be like, I want to do DNA. How will you feel?
You don't expect me to feel good. I won't jump at it like, where's this coming from?
Because by asking for a DNA, the implication is that I have cheated.
On you.
Because I was the one who took the pregnancy.
Mhm.
So you asking me for a DNA wants to prove that I have cheated.
And how do you expect me to feel after
That is
DNA is
after-
out
yeah.
and it happens to be
Positive.
that you have 99% of? How do you expect me to feel afterwards? Do they even think of the the implications after that, the consequences that comes after that?
I just believe you should not ask for a DNA if you've not seen a reason to. When you find a reason to, then you should ask for a DNA.
Don't just come and ask,
Out of
because
the blue.
it's going to destroy so many things.
It
The
just
marriage
means
is-
that you don't trust me. That's what it means. There's no trust in your marriage.
And
If
you
you
don't
can
even
ask me
expect-
for a DNA.
You don't even expect things to get back to the way they
Yeah.
were.
Okay. This is for Mary, actress Mary Njoku. I think this is a reply to this AGN Emeka that tweeted yesterday that Nollywood is not a dumping ground for EVTs. We treated this yesterday. So she said, Nollywood is Nigeria's #1 rehabilitation center. She's she's indeed a dumping ground to all society reject, an employer of the unemployable, a shelter to all who have lost their ways, a mother to the confused and misunderstood. She doesn't judge. So she doesn't care about your past. She doesn't care about what the world thinks of you. She doesn't discriminate. She holds you till she holds you till find your feet. She holds you to find your feet in sorry. She holds you to find your feet in the society. Anyone can make it in Nollywood. She gives a clean slate to anyone who wants a second, third, or fourth chance. She never stopped giving. Majority of us were unemployable in the society when we joined Nollywood. No degree, no certificate. If not for Nollywood, so many people would have committed suicide because of stigmatization and discrimination. Nollywood is home to all. She is live to anyone who wants to live. Remember that. Okay, so Nollywood carry all this. All this gifts for head.
Sorry,
Bad,
me,
oh.
like Abigail will say, I want to be the devil's advocate. I don't like this idea or this image that she's painting of Nollywood, that Nollywood is for everybody. Nollywood is a business organization that should produce quality movies. So definitely Nollywood cannot be for every single person. Just like Hollywood cannot be for everybody. Before you make Hollywood, you have to work. Your talent will speak for you. You have to have done so many things that will work or that will make you worthy to be part of that Hollywood family. So I don't understand why she's saying Nollywood is for everybody. That is the reason why we have so many annoying movies in Nollywood these days. Very annoying movies. Some movies that you see every time it is the same script. Villagers, Prince marry princess. This one does this one. And the actors are sometimes very frustrating. They don't act what they should because they be giving that free access. You wake up every single day and you see this one is a new actress. You wonder, where did this one come from? How? Where did she start from?
Well, I understand what she's trying to say. I just feel like she did not analyze this very well because she's trying to reply that man that said it's not you. Because when I saw that man tweet yesterday, I was like, EVTs are no criminal. Not like they don't have life. They did not do anything wrong. So saying this is actually wrong. So I think she actually used that anger to type this and reply the man. Okay, so comment said, yeah, absolutely right. The man that made that statement supposed to be removed from the position. No, I'm not reading this one again.
You don't have to.
I have a comment here that says, that supports what I was saying. Home to all except professional actors.
Exactly.
That's the mistake. She's supposed to be like, as long as you have the talent,
and you can work.
That's all. This one said, I love the way she wrote all this without saying harsh words. She made sense out of this. Nollywood paved way to so many people. That's nice from her.
Wow. Speaking of husband snatching, wife snatching, there was an interview of Buma and Tega And she said she already said this before, and she's gonna say it again, that she apologized for all she did. Yesterday, I can't remember she apologized.
She never apologized.
Is it Tega?
Yes.
But she did today in an interview with
Yes.
Obama.
Yes.
During his tweet.
She said that she
She
pushed
said it
the
before, and she's gonna
buttons
say
too
it
far.
again.
And she said she and Buma
They pushed the buttons
Yes.
too far. They
boom-
overacted.
no, they boom. Or how did she put it? She said they boom. Someone said she have turned to bomb.
Okay, speaking of a wife
God.
snatching, so there's this medical doctor. He accuses his colleague and friend of snatching his wife. You're talking about Buma, who never knew Tega's husband from Adam. What about Dr. George Davidson Ozuzu, also called Major, who invited his friend, classmate, and teammate of 8 years, wife, and slept with her? Not girlfriend, or wife for that matter. He invited her from the United States and then messed with her in Abuja in the company of his friend's roommate and another friend and
The wife said
classmate.
no try.
That's a lot.
The wife no try at
That's a lot.
all.
That's a lot.
The wife no try. No. How can your husband colleague
Simply, you don't have
ladies
respect.
too? Some like
You are disrespectful. man.
exactly. Learn how to say no sometimes. What's
person-
wrong with you?
Yesterday during the afternoon drive, there was somebody that was giving us relationship quotes that kings, if somebody opened their
Open
leg
leg
for you,
and-
you should close it.
You close it.
I don't think this man would jotted anything down yesterday.
He forgot his jotter too.
Probably his jotter is full already. All right, let's go to the comment section quickly. You cannot snatch a person that doesn't want to be snatched. You're talking about grown folks, for crying out loud. That's coming from Victoria Arisa. And this one says, defy your wife now. Defy
How?
your wife. How? Wasn't it consensual? How? I had it out. Okay, so there's another one that says, the wife wanted to be snatched. Take care of your wives well and marry decent girls. Nanogo ye. Okay, so your wife belongs to the streets. She no rate you before. I think she messed up. Okay, so this one said the funny thing is that 99% of married women and men judging the Tega and Boma do worse than that. Pray make una secret no open to the world to see you. That's it.
Amen, Babu. Are you among them?
I'm praying for them
Okay.
now.
And now she's saying amen to the prayers. Of course, that's it. Like I said, if your secret is not out, that means time is not come. That the time is not here for you to be exposed. If not,
If you calm down.
Yeah, she go open.
all right. Moving on.
Okay, this one is another one from V. She said, last night, a stranger, a woman, asked for a hug and then decided to kiss my cleavage. Some of you don't know how to behave, I swear. I feel that it's uncalled for. Why would you kiss another person's cleavage? Are you a lesbian?
Where?
Yes, nah.
You tap in
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
You need to go check that person mentally. But then another person said, I read the comment section, somebody was like, that person might probably be a guy dressed as a woman. Because you have a lot of cross-dressers in Nigeria already, so we don't really know who is who. I think investigation has to be done either ways. She should know best.
She should beg us. Okay, this is coming from AY Comedian. He said, beyond all the bad comments and negativity some of us enjoy or see as entertainment concerning the incest issue affecting the lives and homes of celebrities, let's sometimes do better on social media and pray for our favorites who are equally humans. Oh, we should pray for our favorites. Okay. Nobody actually. Okay, don't let me say nobody because I think some people derive joy in bad news. But I would just say most of us don't like it. Seeing all these and divorce. This one cheated on her husband. This one cheated on his wife. Blah blah blah. But at the same time, all of us should learn self-control. How to control ourselves. It's not everything we see.
Self-discipline.
Exactly. It's not everything we see that you will go for. And it's common during these celebrity people. They should calm down. We are praying for you. God is praying for all of us.
Okay,
Yes,
so
maybe.
Tega's husband has come out to say he's broken and he needs his God-fearing wife back.
God fearing. I beg.
Please, I need this.
Captain.
No, it's shocking.
God-fearing.
That adjective, I don't think it's not deserving.
Mm.
It's not deserving at all.
Who is the God fearing?
Tega now. Tega is a God-fearing wife.
He needs his God-fearing wife back. Well, Chris Lawrence, husband to BBN season 6 housemate Tega, has broken in silence following her eviction from the show. If you recall that Tega was evicted on the show on Sunday, September 5, had an affair with fellow BB Niger housemate Boma, who was also evicted from the show same night. In a recent interview with blogger Tunde Ednot, Ajabo revealed he was broken at his wife's actions in the Big Brother house. However, he said, and I quote, "We've been married for 4 years now. Tega told me she was going to do everything in the house except sex. I objected and told her to behave like a married woman and represent married women, which she agreed to. I was shocked and broken to see her spending time with another man in the house. That isn't Tega. My wife is a good girl.
Oh.
She's a God-fearing woman.
Okay.
The woman I saw in the house isn't the Tega that I know. I feel broken terribly. Sad, and my ego has been tampered with. You can't contain it, and you can't even leave the house because of what people have been thinking or people would say to him about his wife. It's really,
And the
really
wife is actually okay.
well. He said Tega is still a good guy, and he still don't know why she did what she did in the house. I want the woman I used to know back. Well, I pray you get your woman back.
Inform him.
I pray you get your woman back. That's my prayer for you. God-fearing.
Amen.
Well, he knows his wife. He knows the reason why he's calling her God-fearing. So you can't know the wife better than he does.
I think what actually made Tega misbehave because of fame. Like she's just looking for this fame. I think that's why she actually misbehaved. She may be a God-fearing woman, and
You don't have
fame
any
just
reason to
stamp her
misbehave
with
on
his
national
brain, with
television.
her brain rather.
See, you don't. There's no excuse.
Babe, why did you look at me like that?
There's no excuse, and there's no. You shouldn't have an excuse for misbehaving on national television.
No, I'm just
That
trying
justification
I'm
is
trying
not
to
even-
justify the husband's.
No.
And we're supporting the husband too, but he is still standing on the ground that yes, this is not my wife.
And that's what I'm trying to say, that she may be a God-fearing woman before, but because of fame, like
Yeah, the
That's
pressure.
it.
she wants
the
to give
pressure
us
to make
content. She
highlights.
wants to give us content, exactly. So
content help. Honestly, I respect her even before this whole thing. All of
I
a sudden,
know
I
that.
didn't
She
even
just
care. Yeah,
Yes, I
The
the
really
fact that
did
she
like
was
Tega.
married and just few days of a week
Like-
before this thing happened, I was like, I respect this lady because at times she wears a ring and she's always keeping to herself.
Yeah, she's always in her
In
lane.
fact, when this thing happened, I didn't even know. That particular day, I didn't know. It was the next day someone was telling me that, you didn't even
Yeah.
know. I don't know. I said, it's a lie. This person that I respect a lot in the house. The fact that she's
I was
married
shocked.
and she doesn't cling herself to guys like that. And
I
I
don't
respect
even
that
know
about
how
her.
it started.
And she did this.
like I was surprised too when I saw the first
yeah,
video.
the
After
first
that,
video.
I think it's after their party something. I was like,
What's going
how
on?
did they? Because it was Boma and Inje before.
I
How
know,
did
yes, they
meet?
never even
Where?
showed
They
any
never-
signs
Yeah.
of attraction
Boma,
before.
Boma and Jackie B. Boma and Angel. Boma and
Yes.
Tega.
That one is just.
That one is,
You
but
see
she's
that
not
Boma
even
guy,
in
eh?
a situation again.
He's drawing everyone.
Let's take a few comments. Someone said, now if this ain't clout chasing. Another one said, this your wife now God the fear. This person is mean. This one said, man's legit enjoying the clout. Why is he granting interviews? Couldn't be me and my own boys? Like,
I pray it doesn't happen to you and your homeboys. Sir.
well, move.
Well, let me keep my other comments.
Oh no, you can say something. You can say something on it.
Did she not think about the adverse consequences of the script that she decided to act? Over her in-laws, her friends, her son.
Or would she tell me she was under the influence of alcohol? Was she drunk that night?
I don't think. Nah. she
Okay,
wasn't.
even
if she was,
she was that
That's
night.
it.
come
There's-
before.
The
there's- there's
second
no
day was she
excuse
drunk.
for-
And is it 2 days before they left the house? Was she drunk? That they discovered the what they used to call this their personal house.
The executive lounge.
diary,
Executive
okay,
lodge.
okay.
Yes. She and Boma, was she drunk too? I don't understand. She did not have any reason.
Just feel it's disrespectful to her marriage, to her family, and every single thing. I pray God helps her, really.
All right, let's take one more. This saying, autopsy allegedly reveals Nigeria student Kubiat Isaac, who died in police custody, was tortured. I read it in the news this morning, but let's get a full. For the purpose of those that didn't listen this morning, late Kubiat Isaac, who died in a police cell in Akwa Ibom State while waiting to go for the National Youth Service Corps, NYS, was allegedly tortured. And this was made known by the lawyer to the deceased family after an autopsy. Barrister Effiong tweeted on Monday, September 6, he said, and I quote, "I spent the larger part of today witnessing the autopsy on the body of Kubiat Isaac Akpan, a fresh graduate of University of Uyo and the only son of his parents who was tortured to death by rogue policemen on Sunday, 29 August 2021. Hashtag justice for Kubiat. Sad."
First of all, I did not even know they used to do autopsy in this country.
They do. They do.
They do. It's just not
Because we
common.
have so many deaths that till today we don't know how they died. But I'm actually very happy that this particular one.
These people, I think they have strong hands, and that's
Yes.
why this is going this way. And I just hope they can get this justice for Kubiat.
They can go through
I
it.
actually
With all this stress, I feel they
pray.
can push further and get
I
justice.
pray.
Let them know that yes, you're not just keeping quiet again. But the autopsy was ordered by the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Andrew, amid controversy surrounding the cause of Isaac's death while in detention. Barrister Effiong said witnessing the autopsy along with family members of the deceased was a horrifying experience. He said, and I quote, "He died from torture. The pathologist has finished the process and he was addressed. He has addressed us. Sorry about that. It's just for him to submit his report. He has told us what happened. He opened up the body and I saw everything with my eyes. He had an injury in the brain. That's a lot."
Does anybody know why he was arrested in the first place?
You can see that he was tortured to death. It's so terrible. I never witnessed that in my life. There was nothing in his body that was not brought out. Nothing was left. There was no way he could have survived. And for this coming from his barrister, a lawyer, then of course a lot of damages must have been done to cause his death. And I wish justice be served.
That's sad.
It's a painful one. What could he have done? Whatever he
You're
might
not
have
the judge.
done.
What happened?
Now that he's dead, can you even judge him again? Can you even judge the dead? No, you can't. Timlin, do you have anything for us? Covenant, do you have anything for us?
I want to say congratulations.
Okay.
Okay, so Lawrence Oyo and Darasimi Oyo welcomed their first child. I'm saying congratulations. I'm sorry.
I guess congratulations, I know that. Congratulations to both of them. It's really a thing of joy. Anything, boss, before we call it a wrap? Do you have anything for us?
This is coming from a 25-year-old lady.
Oh, that.
Yeah. In the next 24 hours, I'll be undergoing a bilateral salpectomy. That's surgical removal of my fallopian tubes for a sole purpose of permanent sterilization. I'm 25. I'm unmarried. I've never been pregnant. I never want children. I'm so happy to have fought for this choice.
Okay.
Why?
People are so wicked.
No. We don't know.
Let's not start that way.
No, let us say that. Maybe
Let's not
because
start
of
that way.
health or something.
No, it's not even
Maybe
because of
any
health. It's her
issue.
personal. She just doesn't want children.
But
For
why
whatever
removing
reason.
it?
Yeah, so like it's a
be
preventive measure,
free.
just like other contraceptives. You can
She
decide.
doesn't. Maybe she just doesn't want children. She doesn't want to have children.
There are some men who remove their they call it vas deferens.
Vasectomy. I mean,
Yeah,
they
it's vasectomy. So it's just the same thing, but the female type. I don't have anything
like
to say to her.
no matter the amount, no matter how much you come
Have
in contact
sex,
with
whatever.
a man or a woman,
You will not get
you
pregnant
can't
ever.
get pregnant.
But then I saw a particular comment concerning this issue, and I support the person.
Okay.
He says, "Wish more people that didn't like kids did this. Too many people having kids just to abandon them in the streets." And it is very, very true. You cannot have children, you cannot take care of them, then don't have children.
For she that have money to undergo that kind of surgery, I know it's not cheap. So she have to. I'm
She
not
has the
saying
money and
I'm not judging her
No,
or
no,
anything.
I'm not saying you're
I'm
judging
just
her.
trying to say something about what she said now, that it's better than dropping them in the street because of
No, they don't add street. I was
money.
the one that added street.
She had that straight to it.
Because of money. But she that have that money, then I think she have the money to take care of them. But whatever her reason, I wish her
The
good luck.
best, the very
Because
best.
I read this story. It's gonna be. Do you have anything for us before I take the last story?
Yes.
Okay.
This is from activist BC Alimi.
Oh.
This is actually the most stupid thing I've read this year. The guy said, someone asked him, "Do you think that your creator God has you for being like what he is?" And he said, I don't have a creator. My mother had sex with my father and I was conceived and given birth to. I am a product of sex and not creation.
Our God is our God not merciful.
He is.
God of patience.
If it were in the days
this
of
was in the
old,
Old Testament.
you would have struck
you
them
would
down.
have been struck dead.
And someone said, "May we not give birth to what we don't know."
May we not give birth to what?
That's
good
just
prayer
the right
point.
question. If
Wait, is it a question or a prayer
Abi?
point?
a good
it
prayer
a
point
prayer?
rather. Yes, it's a prayer.
Let me say it in Yoruba. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ a bí nǹkan tá a ní mọ̀. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ a bí nǹkan tá a mọ̀.
And let me add this prayer point. When you're asking God for a child, please
Specify the
specify the gender. Specify the one you want very well.
And you
God,
pray concerning that
a male child.
God forgive me, God forgive me. If it's going to be a disgrace, if it's going to be a bad child, Father, just
His prayer
eliminate-
point. His prayer point.
eliminate them for me. God forgive me.
Eliminate I'm not sure this guy's in the right senses. Are you sure he's
At
not on
all.
drugs? I won't be
Definitely.
surprised if he's on
Definitely on
drugs.
drugs.
You want to help us with some comments?
Yes, I am. Just looking for the most interesting one.
Let's just think one or two comments under
Someone
that.
said, "This one on common hand for heaven race."
Is he not it? Of course he has.
Well, I don't want to say he's completely wrong. He's correct. Man plus woman equals baby. Shey. But then we have to understand that there is a supernatural being that is in control of that process
Connection.
of you cannot be born if God doesn't want you to be born.
Of course.
So even if your parents come together a million times
exactly.
and God doesn't want you to be on earth, you definitely will not be here tweeting or whatever it is that he has said.
You won't be who you are today.
So it is what it is.
It is what it is. That we move. That brings us to the last and the final gist for today. I don't know whether to laugh or to.
I feel like reading this.
I
story.
can't
It's just
cry.
so sweet.
Maybe you should help me better.
Let me read it. It says, "Why is it almost impossible for old Nigerians to stay in their lanes?
Of course not.
Because why did this 40-year-old woman in my estate slap me this evening?
Hey,
She made me beat her now. Now she stole me.
that's the
All right.
part.
Somebody parked in front of my apartment. We
Okay.
all have allocated spaces, though. I took a picture and put it on the group chat as expected, waiting over 30 minutes and got nothing. I called the facility manager. He asked me to chill. Then 2 women walked past my car. I honked and they ignored. 10 minutes after, one of the women came down to repark the car. So I called her and politely expressed my displeasure, and she just starts yelling at me. So I politely told her to F off. She pulls the old age respect card and says she won't move. She's not even the owner of the car, but she called me every name she could come up with. I only retorted by with, "Are you not embarrassed? You are not making any sense, retard." Next thing, now hot slap on my face. My reflexes took over, obviously, and I returned the slap. But she didn't stop. She pulled my hair, etc. I was able to break free, so I went into my car and grabbed my koboko and proceeded to flog her like a thief. No one should ask me why I have a koboko in my car. That's another different story entirely. She threatened police over 2 hours ago. This is an abridged version of the situation because I am horrible at writing. I was home by 3 and didn't enter my house till 5 p.m. I wish people would keep their hands to themselves. I hate that I hate someone today. It is totally out of character for me and I feel horrible.
The deed has been done. What would you do? What would Favor do?
See, I really want to say that I won't say I support him completely or all the way, but what he said about elderly people not using their elderly card to disrespect people is a thing. It happens a lot. It happens a lot.
And that thing puts people off.
Are you talking to me like that? I'm older than your mother.
Right.
Blah, 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 blah,
And they
blah.
use that excuse to disrespect people, and it's very, very wrong. Whether you are young or you are old, respect is reciprocal.
Likewise,
if you don't respect people, they would not. In fact, they should not respect you also because you are definitely not worthy of respect. Sorry to say. So it doesn't matter your age. Even if you are 100, respect those who should be respected, and then you get the same.
What would the boss do? Would you
When the man say he
retaliate or
flogged
you
down.
turn the other cheek?
As a good child of God.
What would you do? What would you do?
The same thing the girl has done. That's the same thing I would do. Yes.
And you
because
go and beg for forgiveness later.
because we're only arguing.
And
only
you
for you
slapped
to
me.
slap me.
And
Are
you know the kind of
feeding
you know
me?
the kind of person she was in her youth days.
Yeah, a very hot-tempered person.
What
like
would
that.
Timberlake be? Someone that is quick to raise her hands to slap.
I don't know.
Would you be like
No, let me
be
comment.
like Jesus? I want to be like Jesus.
I don't want to say anything.
You must say something. What would you do? I know Timberlake.
But seriously,
Timberlake will
I
not keep
would
calm.
not, as long as she's older than me.
That's how she do it and get away with it. I'm not saying you should slap her because I don't know what I would do. I'm so unpredictable.
I will not slap her.
Yeah, let's
But my
remove
mouth
slapping.
will do the justice.
Exactly. So
I
even
will
if we
not
don't
slap
She
her.
will sleep and she'll be dreaming of what I've said.
Exactly. My mouth will do the justice.
I know Covenant is a gentleman. What would Covenant do?
Everywhere.
It's the Koboko part for me. It's the Koboko part for
I
me.
said that koboko.
What would
You know,
Covenant
like
do?
she said, this reflex thing. I
Yeah,
have
we don't have
very
control
fast.
on it.
My Angelani used to work.
Yeah.
It's up. So
Stay sharp.
it depends on how hot the slap is. If the slap is very hot, I'll return it to.
Yeah.
It's up.
Retaliate. You not on the other cheek. You
I
like
blame
others.
adrenaline.
Well, as for me, like I said, I'm unpredictable. Anything can happen. Just as coming out, I said, it depends on the velocity,
The speed.
the speed, the landing of the slap will determine whether I will retaliate or not. But of course, I first of all think of my, as a Yoruba girl. I want to
Exactly,
respect
as
myself.
a
It's an elderly
Yoruba
person. But I
girl.
see that this one, you know, to respect yourself. Disrespect is respect is
eh,
reciprocal. Likewise,
so I
That's why I
Disrespect.
actually said my mouth will do the justice.
but I'll try as much
The
as possible.
Yoruba girl in me will not allow
allow
me
you
to
to hit
slap
her.
her.
That's
cannot
it.
hit
So I will
But the
do
fact that she
I
didn't
will
even
do the
stop,
mouth.
you know that she's a troublemaker.
Yeah. She said the guy said she pulled her hair.
The girl,
His
she's
hair.
a lady.
Okay,
Ah,
the lady.
I
lady.
love koboko.
The lady that beat.
That's why she was saying, don't ask me why I have Koboko in my car.
I thought it was a
It's
guy.
because of people like this.
I thought it was
Wow.
a guy.
Just
Wow.
recently, I was thinking of getting pepper spray because I sit by the window a lot. Like in case anything happens, I'll just.
Yeah.
I'll just spray.
I don't watch American films.
Don't buy pepper spray. Buy koboko.
I
know,
buy
Koboko,
pepper
the thing
spray,
that been
koboko up. I think pepper spray is better.
Did it have been done?
Add enough atakuku when you do.
So you can do pepper spray.
Pepper spray now.
Yes, you
Pepper
can
spray,
open it.
You can open it.
You add extra.
Yeah, you had extra pepper.
See these people are wicked.
Hey.
I must say it has really been a fantastic and amazing time here in the studio, and I'm sure you had an amazing time as well. It's so fortunate and unfortunate that we didn't go on a break because we've got so much to talk about, and I'm sure we never bore you. Thank you for being a part of the show. Don't forget it's still Lagoon Radio, your number one and the best online radio station, powered by the Diocese of Lagos, Anglican Communion. I'm too excited. I don't want this day to end. Okay, don't forget you can like us, follow us on Facebook at Lagoon Radio Nigeria, on Instagram at Lagoonradio.Ng, and you can also tell your family and friends to listen via our website on www.LagoonRadio.Ng. You can watch us live on LagoonTV and of course on Facebook. You can go back and catch, if you want to have some,
Recaps.
yeah, you can go back, do some viewing, and of course laugh away
Commenting.
your sorrows and leave your comment there. My name is DJ Shab, and on this note, I say good afternoon. Thank you to Favor. Favor, you've been.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's a pleasure.
And of course, our boss said there, thank you very much. Oh my God.
Welcome.
You did me something this afternoon, and I'm really, really excited. What's it called? What's her name?
Timmy.
Timberlane.
This one you used to forget my name. Yeah. I will write it and paste it
On
like
your
this.
forehead.
Thank you very much for being a part of the show. It's been an amazing time. Covenant, the only man here, caught in the middle. Of course, you're by the side today. You're not sitting in the middle. Thank you very much. You have a nice day. And do not go nowhere. Still Lagoon Radio, your number one online gospel radio station. Bye for now.
You are listening to Lagoon Radio.
It's not alright, but I'm okay. Treat every day like it's